Still the first day here at the Gamescom 2011, and beside me is Kelly. Hey Kelly, nice to have you here. It's awesome to have you here for interviews and all this stuff. Is it the first time that you're in Europe?
Yeah, kind of, yes.
So what is your first impression and how do you feel right now? How was your trip?
Well, first of all, I really like the weather because it's always summer in Singapore, so it's really hot. But you know, the summer here, it's pleasant, and I mean, I really liked it here.
You're here as an interviewer for most of the StarCraft 2 games. Do you actually also interview the League of Legends players? Just had this in mind.
Yeah. To be honest, like I'm not really into the League of Legends scene, so I hope I can do a really good interview. And you know, I kind of focus more on players' thought process in game and what were they thinking, why did they think they lose, or you know, what did they think they won because of a certain style that they were playing, or by build order, instead of like most interviewers focusing on how happy they are, like are you happy that they win, but I more want to get into a player's mind to know what they were thinking.
I think a lot of people have already seen you in streams and all this stuff, but how did you come to StarCraft 2? I mean, what is your story? Did you play any other games? For the people who probably don't even know you, for the, I would say, the casual guys who should switch to hardcore gamers, to the real esports players, yeah, probably you can explain some stuff.
Well, I started with CS 1.6, so that was my favorite game and I call it my first love. So actually recently I found out that they were releasing a new Counter-Strike version, so I'm actually pretty excited about that. StarCraft 2 is kind of my first RTS game, and I think I kind of like it because it's really hard, and I played a little bit of Brood War. It was just really hard to follow because, you know, of how the graphics is, and when you play really long, you feel, I mean, if you're not good at it, you feel really frustrated playing it. And StarCraft 2, I mean, it's such a great game. You need really good mindset, and it's always different every game you play. So plus I'm a caster and I love watching games and casting it. So I guess it's like a good thing that I stumbled upon StarCraft 2.
How do you come along with the players? It seems like you have a good relationship to a lot of players. You like each other, and I think even your friend is a StarCraft 2 player.
Well, most of the time I just try to talk to people, and sometimes I talk to like the pro players about new trends and strategies, and you know, like how the pro players like to whine about how imbalanced some stuff are. So I would like take note down, thinking what pro players think is imbalanced, not like they just whine about it and stuff, like why would a Terran player think an Infestor is imbalanced, or why would a Zerg player think that Colossus is imbalanced, and what do they do, you know, to try to counter it. That's kind of like how my relationship with the pro players are.
Okay, so who would you like to win this tournament? I mean, we have so many great players here. Do you have probably someone who you would like to have on, well, in the first place?
Well, obviously I want Moonglade to win. That's not really a surprising answer from me. I just feel like even if from a really unbiased point of view, I think he has worked so hard, and people kind of like think he doesn't practice much, but in fact he plays like 6 to 8 hours a day. So by winning something, I'm sure it'll give him the confidence boost because he recently just left FXO and stuff. So besides that, to be really honest, as much as I love the Korean players, I kind of hope that, you know, not another tournament that they win. So to be honest, looking at all the players playing now, I think the foreign players really have a good chance. Like Sase is coming and Zok is really good. I actually seen him play before, but honestly seeing him play now live, I feel he's really, really solid, and I'm so surprised that he's so good, and I'm very impressed by him. So I think the foreigners will do really well.
Okay, that sounds already great. We're in the first day. We're at Group A and B. Did you see any surprises so far in the results?
Not really. I kind of like expected how, you know, things would go, and it did go that way. But like I said, some players are actually doing so well that I'm like, wow, you know, this IEM, it might not be like, you know how people always say, oh, Koreans are coming, they definitely would win. This might not be the case for this IEM just because the foreign players are so good watching them play.
Can you imagine how it feels to probably interview Moonglade? I mean, on the big stage. I mean, let's just say he's in the semi-final playing against a top Korean MC, and then you're on the stage and ask him some questions you prepared for him at MC.
Well, obviously I cast his games a lot because he's in SCA and I'm also in SCA, and I cast most of his games, and when it affects me so much when he loses. Just like when I was casting GSL, he was actually there. And it was pretty obvious that I was really upset, but you know, I hope that wouldn't be the case. And if he makes it really far, obviously I'll be really happy for him. Like I said, he's worked really hard. But even if he doesn't make it to like semi-finals or finals, I hope his fans will continue supporting him.
So
As all the other players as well, you know, like some fans during a tournament, this player lost the game, I'm not his fan anymore. But to be honest, if you're a fan, you need to always be a fan and support your player. Otherwise, they will be very demoralized. You know, sometimes fans write very mean stuff.
listen, guys. Beside that, you're spending some more time in Germany, from what I've heard. What about Moonglade? Is he also staying? I mean, it could be a cool holiday.
No, I think he's going back because he has to prepare for the BlizzCon qualifiers and he has WCG to play as well. So I'll be staying here, and apparently Dennis is going to take me to the Netherlands theme park, so it's really nice.
Do you have any other aims in Germany, like visiting some special places? I mean, I asked you in private already, but do you have anything in mind, or like something which you would love to see?
Well, not really, but I'm a really big food person, so I would love to go out and eat and stuff. And of course, coming to this event alone is already so great because I get to meet so many people.
I'm gonna show you some nice places, that for sure, and you're gonna like the theme park. That's sure too. So probably anything you really like the food in Germany, or some special food, or something you really dislike. Do you have any? Did you meet anything that you really like or dislike?
Well, I'm not really sure because I mean we've been at the event and we've been eating catering food, but yeah, so don't really have an answer to that yet.
Did Kevin cook any meals for you?
No, I actually made stuff for him. Like I clean his place. I make breakfast for him, so I'm a very nice, you know, at Hotel Rotterdam, so I have to kind of repay him by cleaning his place and making him food.
Oh man, Kevin, you should change that. It feels like when he's at my place. Well, I don't clean it either, but but yeah, nice to have you here. It's so cool. I hope the people enjoy all your interviews. I already did, and we have so many more days with cool stuff. And yeah, I hope you feel great here.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.